You've all heard the same message millions of times. We need to save the environment, or the planet's dying. If not those, then something along the same lines. And while it is true that we need to protect the environment, all these statements make a terrible mistake. They don't tell you how to, most importantly, why you should. The easiest way for you all to help the environment is to conserve resources, such as water and energy, and to reduce the waste you create, such as plastic waste. Conservation not only benefits the environment, but you as well. There are several benefits to conserving water, first of all being saving money. While water here in Nebraska is pretty cheap, even small savings can add up over time. In addition, using lots of water might only cost you a little money in the short run, but it will cost you a lot more in the long run. A 2017 study by Atu Corrala, Garcia Vinales, Gifford, Torgler, and Wilson in Environment Economics Policy Studies, a journal for environmental economics specifically, they compared pricing schemes in areas with scarce amounts of water. A pricing scheme that cost you exponentially more the more water you used was seen to decrease people's water use. Of course, we aren't short of water here in Nebraska, but saving water now would prevent us from reaching the point where prices force us to. In addition, conserving water would save water for other, or productive uses. An estimated water use of the United States in 2015, a study conducted by the U.S. Geological Survey, they showed that the majority of water in Nebraska goes to irrigation and the production of electricity. Those are very important, considering that farming is Nebraska's main business, and power plays a major part in our everyday lives. A few minutes less in the shower is a fair trade for electricity and irrigation. Speaking of electricity, that brings us to our next topic, conserving energy. Conserving energy also has many benefits. Most important to you, that it saves money. Turning off lights you aren't using and other conservation methods add up over time to save big bucks. Saving energy helps the environment, too. Energy production causes carbon dioxide emissions, which contribute to global warming. According to a 2019 study by Leslie and Goldstein and ASHRAE Transactions, a paper dedicated to research on housing technology like ventilation, domestic homes are responsible for up to 35% of carbon dioxide emissions, both through emissions released at home and indirectly through power generation. And just like the water issue, the power issue only snowballs from here. In Climatic Change, a journal dedicated to said topic, McFarland and others made projections of energy demand in the future if temperatures continue to rise at their current rate. They found that if temperatures increased at their current rate, power demand would rise up by up to 6% in 2050. That may not seem like a lot, but 6% multiplied across the millions of people in the U.S. is huge. Conserving power now would help prevent our collective climate situation from worsening. Finally, reducing plastic use and waste is a great way to conserve. Conserving plastic also has many benefits, including, say it all with me now, saving you money. An excellent example of this would be plastic water bottles. A large case of disposable plastic water bottles costs around $4 at Walmart. I don't know about you, but my family used to go through one of those about every month or so. That is, until I bought a reusable plastic water bottle. A reusable bottle only costs about $5 or $6. The savings speak for themselves. On top of that, reducing the amount of plastic you use helps protect the health of both you and the wildlife. I'm sure that you've all heard about how plastic pop rings choke penguins and stuff like that, but it's much worse than that. Enter the scene, microplastics. Microplastics are extraordinarily small flakes of plastic, but are largely troublesome. Smith, Love, Neff, and Rokeman note in their 2018 study from Current Environmental Health Reports, a journal based on public health and the state of the environment, that microplastics are potentially toxic to wildlife and to us. Current Environmental Health Report also says around 5.25 trillion microplastics are floating in our ocean. When fish eat these, they can die, or get caught by fishermen and then eaten by us. And not eating fish won't help you either, since livestock like pigs are often fed ground-up fish meal, which can also contain the same microplastics. According to Current Environmental Health Report, the source of up to 80% of these microplastics are land-based. That's us. And microplastics are extremely hard to get rid of, so the best way for us to help is to use less plastic. Conservation not only benefits the environment, it benefits you as well. Conserving water can save you money, and it provides more water for more productive uses, such as power and irrigation. Conserving power also saves you money and lessens the emissions into our atmosphere. And finally, conserving plastic, once again, saves you money and helps protect the health of both you and wildlife. Conservation benefits all who partake in it.